What is up, everybody? Today is the day we're doing a where we the Power Word Fail team is doing a live stream today in about 55 minutes. I thought I would kick out this recording real quick, just a little bit something before, but they are doing a recording at 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern, I think. Time zones. I've only lived in one. Anyway, we're just gonna kick off this episode, try to get this recording out quick as possible so we can get prepped for this live show that's happening. I'm so excited, bouncing with excitement. Anyway, also right after this recording, I'm going to be putting up my audition for Power Word Fail. Don't at me. Anyway, getting right into it. Who are these people? I've never met these people before in my life. Insert GIF there. But they start the introductions as their new personas. I'm not gonna do their names. Their names are. I'm not gonna say hard. I mean, I said their names in the last episode, but this I'm not gonna keep that up. There we go. Should have did better on the lighting. Anyway, we pick up right before the team goes to sleep or lays down for the night. I'm just not liking the lighting. This is why. In the back. All right, we pick up right before the team decides to go to sleep for the night. They're still having a bit of a party. They're still having fun, doing stuff, talking to each other. Adalia scries on Commander Buisson. She hears two voices coming from the commander's room. She chooses the scrying where she can hear instead of see. Commander Buisson and this other really good, deep, crisp, creepy voice coming from Carlos. Real good. I love this voice. For like an evil entity type thing. Really good. The voice wants him to kill Ambrose. His father responds, understood. I had high hopes for some of the parents in Power Word Fail, but so far, all the parents are shaping out to not be good. So afterwards, Adalia scries on her sister. She sees nothing. She cannot find her sister. Ferric is getting used to his new face. Everyone is still dancing around, having a good time. Ferric's over there just trying to form mouth features and structures and things. Yeah. Ambrose checks outside to see what's going on, trying to see if the guards are still looking for them, but it's pretty late night, pretty calm night. Nothing's really going on. Spunkles is actually having fun. He's clapping his little dragon hands and getting along and saying peas and peace and whatever he's saying. Miraz goes and talks to Ferric about his thoughts on death. Just kind of getting his idea of what needs to stay dead. Ferric seems to be very at tune with these things, so he decides to talk to Ferric about that thing. Still kind of really deciding what to do about Evangeline and her soul and everything. So Miraz goes off by himself and he goes and finds I want to say a library or area with books. Miraz tries to talk to the prince. He reaches out to communicate with the prince. And he ends up popping up in the prince's realm. So I'm guessing he fell asleep on these books. And the prince has taken a new form. He is that of a woman. So we find out that the prince can take many forms. He's just not stuck in that one form. And he greets Miraz. It's you find out that there are many people who serve the prince as much as Ambrose thought there was. So he was just finishing up with somebody. So Miraz kind of caught the tail end of that. The prince says there is no way to fix Evangeline's soul. Now, from listener magic, we know that the prince is lying. The prince is doing some shady stuff. He probably has Evangeline's souls, or I think we do know that he has Evangeline's soul. But Mirage, whatever. The prince says there's no way to fix Evangeline's souls. The prince and Mirage just talk for a while. Mirage is just like, well, let's just talk because, I didn't come here for nothing. In the background, he can hear somebody call for help. Then the prince kind of just like, all right, time for you to go. Before he does leave, the prince again tells somebody to do something about Ambrose. This is the second time the prince has been like, hey, that Ambrose fella, we don't like him. And then Mirage wakes up in the middle of the party. Pickles is like in his face, like, what are you doing? Sleep in the middle of a party? But not too long before the rest of the team ends up going to bed. Pickles has a dream without Mirage this time. Wonder what that's about. And it's this girl asking for help. She's crying out, asking for help, and saying that this person is coming. Pickles is she tries to help the girl. She grabs these bars, even though they're burning. She warns Pickles that this man, this person, this entity is coming. And we cut over to Ambrose. Ambrose is having a dream. Vespa shows. Apparently, Ambrose was claimed by another, and Vespa couldn't talk to him as long as that was like active. But apparently it's not active anymore. So I wonder who he was claimed by and who dropped Ambrose. So what is up with that? I wonder if it had anything to do with Evangeline and the prince, and maybe Evangeline and the prince being in close proximity to Ambrose, and it like stopped his connection to Vespa. And now that Evangeline's dead, I don't know. Just speculations there. Speculations. Vespa warns him of the future. It's like there's some dangerous stuff coming towards their future. Ferric is dreaming. He is in a meadow. He starts running through the meadow, and then apparently he has wings. He starts flying, and he just enjoys the moment of him flying for a minute, and all of a sudden fire is all around him, destruction, and then this other entity comes up to Ferric and says, peace onto you. And I really be thinking outside of the box sometimes when I'm the most skeptical, paranoid person. I thought this was a future spunkle, like, hey, Ferric, I'm talking to you about stuff. But anyway, this person is not Vola. He warns Ferric of the dark times that are ahead. So that's going to be fun. Everybody's getting these warnings all of a sudden. Something's bad is about to happen. Ferric asks how to repair a soul. Vague answers as far as eyes can see. You get a vague answer, you get a vague answer, you get a vague answer. So that's what happens there. Adalia has a dream of a dragon destroying things, destroying buildings, burning things down. And then she remembers her sister. She remembers that her sister wanted some kind of ring or something, and she looks out into this rubble, and she sees her sister's hand in this rubble. And that's where the episode ends. It was a pretty short episode. I think it was about 50 minutes. So the time that the episode was on and what happened in the episode, I really like the foreshadowing of the dark times. Still great role play. Man, Carlos with these voices. He never ceased to surprise me with these voices. Like, it was such a good dark entity voice. Like, really good coming from him. The prince, just, I don't know, just the shadiness of the coming from the prince is just real out there. So I'm excited to see how that unfolds. What else we got? the whole situation with Evangeline's soul. That everybody's trying to look into that. Everybody's trying to fix that. So that is, I feel like that's going to be a big thing. Yeah, and I mean, it was a good episode. It was a good episode. A lot of information. A lot of laid back. Like I said, it was only like 50 minutes. The last episode was like an hour and 30 minutes. So I enjoyed this episode. Yeah, I will get this episode 7 hit dice out of 10. Not because it did anything wrong, but nothing really. I mean, we got a lot of information, but still nothing really happened. It was like a dream sequence. Dream sequence kind of foreshadowing onto the future type thing. Very short episode, but it was still a very good episode. So that is, that is what's happening. Make sure you tune in to Power Word Fail every other Sunday from this point on to be a part of the live show. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk to people. I know there's gonna be prizes. There's prizes, giveaways. So check them out. Support them. Join the Discord. Watch them on YouTube. Everywhere where podcasts are there. Check them out. But until then, we'll like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you liking the show. Let me know how you liking the reviews. Anything, what else you want to see. If you got a bit of correction, you got a bit of want to say something to me, just drop it. We can talk. We can talk things out. We can talk things out. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for tuning in to Miles TV. You guys have a good day. Bye.